Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me is this lovely-haired homeless Charlie. Say hello to our adoring crowds.
Well, hello to our adoring crowds.
And below me, we have a guest. His name is Glenn from Utah.
Hello, everyone.
Dr. Fat Packer's not available. Say hello there, Glenn from Utah.
Hello, everybody from Utah.
Are you really from Utah, or do you make that up?
I just made that up.
Okay.
I don't want people to know. I don't want people to watch this and know where I'm from.
That's right. Well, yeah, you could get stoned.
Villagers with torches.
You could have insurrection on your front porch.
Yes, absolutely.
But anyway, what we do, we tell jokes and you guys laugh, and we're old, and so you have to give us a sympathy and laugh as hard as you can. But before we laugh, and wait a minute, before we tell jokes and you laugh, see, I'm old too. We have a point of conversation, and the point of conversation between the three of us is this, gentlemen. The doorbell rings, and you go to the door, and there is your mail lady, your mail carrier lady, and she's completely naked. What do you say to your naked mail lady, Homeless Charlie?
Is there any postage due?
I don't know exactly what that means, but we'll take it. So, Glenn from Utah, your naked mail lady comes to your door, and what do you say to her?
I'd say just put my mail in the slot.
What?
And I would say, we talked about last week about getting a tan, ma'am, but this is going overboard. So anyway, Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Oh, well, when a woman laughs during an argument, please know that the psycho part of her brain has just been activated. So abort mission immediately.
That's that's excellent advice. I said, wow. Whew. Glenn from Utah, tell us a joke.
Well, the other day, my wife was, in the kitchen making breakfast, and I heard this terrible thud. And when I came in, she was laying unconscious on the floor. I didn't know what to do. I started to panic.
Yeah.
And then I remembered, McDonald's serves breakfast all day now.
That's very confusing. Well, you guys know that there's inequities in life and between male and female, because, for example, a man, it's okay for him to show his boobs, right? But a woman, it's not okay to show her boobs, So the other day I was on the internet. I met this babe, and she asked me to send her a picture of me, and so I did, and that's what the picture looks like. And I was shaving at the time.
Very nice.
So I can't go on the internet anymore. That's the bottom line. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Who, me?
Yeah, is your name Homeless Charlie?
Oh, okay.
Tell a damn joke.
Oh, okay. Well, bear with me. There was a little old lady, and she was walking down the street, and she was dragging two large plastic bags.
Yeah.
And one of the bags was ripped, and every once in a while, a $20 bill fell out onto the sidewalk.
Wow.
And noticing this, a policeman stopped her and said, "No, ma'am, there's $20 falling out of your bag." And she says, "Oh, really? Darn it." And it's better I go back and find them. Thanks for telling me. Well, now, not so fast, said the officer. Where did you get all that money? You didn't steal it, did you? And she says, no. She says, my backyard is right next to a golf course, and a lot of golfers come and they pee through a knot hole in my fence and right into my flower garden. Well, it used to really tick me off. Kills the flowers, So I thought, why not make the best of it? So I stand behind the fence now by the knot hole, real quiet with my hedge clippers. And every time some guy sticks his thing through the fence, I surprise him. I grab hold of it and I say, okay, buddy, give me $20 or off it comes. And the cop says, well, you know, that's only fair. He said, well, okay, good luck. He says, oh, by the way, what's in the other bag? And she said, well, not everybody pays.
Now we're definitely off Twitter. We're off YouTube. We're off Facebook. I think we're going to have to get rid of Homeless Charlie. Well, so much for jokes that are concise and short. Glenn from Utah, tell us a joke.
Well, you know, I suddenly realized that I'm looking a lot older. I went to a diner the other day and I ordered a 3-minute egg. They wanted the money up front. But you know, I tell you what though, to stay youthful, I did take up jogging because it's the only way I get to hear heavy breathing.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
My mother growing up was such a bad cook.
How bad was she?
She was so bad that one summer all of the flies chipped in so they could fix the hole in the screen door. I mean, you're talking a bad cook. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke. A short joke.
I'll short one up.
Yeah.
You know, it's been very, very hot lately, and it's another hot day. So I took off all my clothes and I opened the window. And Jesus, I feel so much better. It's unbelievable. Although the people on the bus don't seem so pleased.
And stop calling me Jesus. Oh, Lord. That was good. That was very funny. And it's within our principles and our guidelines.
We have those?
Glenn from Utah.
Well, this one isn't funny. It's just bad. But, you know, I had friends of mine from Australia. And we've known each other for a couple of years now, but I never had them over to dinner. So we invited them over and I made a special dessert. I made lemon meringue pie.
Oh,
so they enjoyed the dinner. But when I brought out the dessert, they booed. And at first I was upset, but then I should have realized they're Australians. They always boo meringue.
Oh, that was so corny, so corny. Oh my God. Well, you guys know during COVID, you know, we just didn't get exercise, and
No.
my body, you can't see it, but it's completely out of shape. It's absolutely awful. The other day I went to a nudist beach. And they took one look at me and they made me put my beach chair in the handicap zone. How disgusting is that one? Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, this is for the kids. I'm not fooling. There used to be a phone number you could call just to find out what time it was.
Yeah, but the times have changed, haven't they, Charlie?
Oh my goodness.
Glenn from Utah.
Well, you know, I'm a big horror fan, and that's the truth. I go to a lot
Wait a minute, hold it. What did you say?
horror
Oh,
fan.
horror. Okay, go ahead.
There's my little Edgar Allan Poe to prove my point here. But you know, sometimes when I watch modern horror films, I don't enjoy them because they're not realistic. You know, in the movies, a serial killer, you know, he makes digging a grave look so easy. I mean, it usually takes me days.
Oh. Well, guys, I got a new job.
Oh, what new job?
I got a new job as a professional wrestler. It's very exciting. But
Really?
what I didn't know is that if you're going to be a professional wrestler, you have to buy this kit. Okay, I have to read this now. In the kit, where the heck is it? Oh, is one pair of Speedo briefs in the kit. It's $25. There is 3 folding chairs, you know, because and there was one tube of Bengay. Okay. Now they had another kit that included a beautiful girl in a bikini walking around holding a card to tell you what round it is, but the price of that kit was way, way out of sight. Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Oh, well, I'll tell you, it's not about how many times you fall down. It's about how many times you get back up.
True. Yep.
And the police officer said, "That's how sobriety tests work, sir."
They do. Glenn from Utah.
Well, this is kind of a somber thought, but the other day I was wondering, when I go, how do I want to go? I mean, how do you want to die? And I thought about it. I had an uncle that he was a pilot, and I was thinking, I want to go like he went. He went peacefully in his sleep, not screaming and yelling like the passengers. Oh,
we don't want that one at all. It's like, okay. Well, the other day I was feeling really depressed, and I called the suicide hotline, but the call center was in Afghanistan. And the fellow said, he says, "Are you feeling suicidal?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And he said, "Great." He says, "Do you know how to drive a truck?"
We'll send you a ticket.
Homeless Charlie, last one.
Well, I guess by now, at our age, most of us can check off vacuuming naked from our bucket list.
Yeah. It took me a while. COVID related. Wait a minute, I gotta laugh.
Not complicated.
It is. Oh, that was hysterically funny. Glenn from Utah, last one.
Well, as you know, I like to play poker, and my wife, has accused me of having a poker addiction. And she said, she says, if you don't give up poker, she says, I'm leaving you. And I just figured, she must be bluffing.
Well, the other day, speaking of psychological problems, I went to my psychiatrist, and he said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm having these strange dreams." I said, "One minute I dream I'm a teepee, and the next minute I dream I'm a wigwam. What's wrong with me?" And the psychiatrist said, "You're too tense."
Yay.
You're talking corn. I said, hopefully I topped you. But anyway, this is Comedy Thief, and we're all done. But we're not done, because we have a special feature. On our next video, we're going to invite a very famous celebrity to be on our video. And we're inviting this week Jay Leno. Jay, you're going to be on our next video, but you got 24 hours to check in to funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And great, it is great. And if you don't check in 24 hours, you're going to be thrown in the trash bin. So anyway, this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye. I'm going to turn it over to Homeless Charlie for his farewell.
Well, if you throw them in the garbage bin, make it close to where I live.
That's right. And now we're going to turn it over to Glenn from Utah to say his goodbye.
Well, I'm so old now that when I was a little kid, the petrified forest was just a little scared. So goodbye, everybody.
Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you down the road. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
We'll look for us and look for us.